Today I am making tacos. Tacos are a simple go-to meal for us. Everybody can make however they want. Like you could do nachos, a taco salad bowl, tacos in a shell, whatever suits their cravings that day, that's what they make. You can use ground turkey. I like lean ground beef, so that's what I'm using today. In my pantry, I am looking for taco seasoning. I buy my taco seasoning at Sam's Club in this great big huge little beast of a container. It lasts us for a long time and it tastes really good. For taco shells, our favorite is the cheesy taco shells by Old El Paso. I always put my taco shells in the oven to heat them up. By doing this, it always seems to bring out the flavor and it makes them extra crunchy. For a side, I usually will serve up some rice. This is my absolute favorite. It's higher in points. If I have the points, I will use it. And if I don't, I just leave it out. But a lot of times I'll also do the Mexican rice that you can get from, I think it's Knorr has it. But for an ounce of this, it's 3 points. This is the cheesy Mexican rice. And I also serve up some refried beans on the side. Again, sometimes if I have the points, I will have this in my bowl because it's beans. And if I don't worry about it. And refried beans, I mean, they're for a 4th cup, it's 1 point. I forgot to tell you how many points in the cheesy taco shells. For one of them, it is 3 points. I thought I burnt the beans. Can I just say, a gas stove takes a little getting used to. I have not had one in many, many years, and I was like, oh my goodness, like it takes such a tiny low flame. Okay, I didn't burn the beans. I didn't burn the burger. Rice is cooking. I'm doing good. This is what mine looks like. You guys want to see what Jason's looks like? His is a
It's all lettuce. It's all lettuce under the bottom.
All lettuce on. Whoa! Doesn't this make you hungry for ice cream? Is that weird to say that? Today I'm gonna marinate some chicken. The weather is gorgeous outside, so I'm looking forward to grilling the chicken as well. I love a marinade because it flavors our meats through and through. It is the most simplest way to make dinner. This one is by McCormick. It is a garlic, herb, and wine. My friend Christy sent this to me, so thank you, Christy. I am gonna use this up today and we're gonna enjoy this meal. In a gallon size bag, I'm using 4 skinless, boneless chicken breasts. You can use whatever you want, thighs, legs, go crazy. I'm gonna pour in a 4th cup of oil, a 4th cup of water, a tablespoon of white vinegar. You can also use balsamic, and the contents of the seasoning packet. I'm gonna give this a good zhoosh and let this marinate in my refrigerator for the day. Now, if you're following Weight Watchers, you can count the oil. This would basically be a 0-point meal unless you're counting the oil. I'm gonna keep with the summer vibes for this meal. And for a side, I'm gonna make suddenly salad. This is just the classic suddenly salad. For 3/4 cup, it is 6 points. I'll probably do half of that. I only make it 3 points. And I love that you can bump this up with black olives, tomatoes, cucumbers. But tonight I'm not going to, I don't think. But I do have cucumbers. And I'm also gonna make some deviled eggs. I use Miracle Whip in my deviled eggs. For 1 tablespoon, it is 2 points. Doesn't that chicken look scrumptious? Tonight's dinner is hamburgers, and I have chosen one of the hottest days to grill burgers. I'm hoping I can grill them tonight. If I can, I'll just make them in the house, but it's supposed to be 103 degrees and we are under excessive heat warnings, so I may just make them inside. To go alongside our burgers, I'm gonna make these famous seasoned fries. I get them at Walmart. For 2 ounces, it is 3 points. I ended up grilling the burgers. I survived the heat just fine. Justin's burger has some barbecue sauce on it. Ours does not, because we want onion, tomato, and lettuce on ours. If you're following Weight Watchers, the Walmart buns are 3 or 4 points a piece, I think 4. I decided not to have mine on a bun. I just had mine on a little piece of lettuce. I have some cheese and onion and tomato. I love sheep ham meals so much. Tonight I'm gonna make ours with pork. I use a trimmed pork loin. And in my WW app, it says uncooked lean boneless pork loin roast trimmed for 3 ounces is 2 points. For cooked trimmed pork loin, 3 ounces is 5 points. McCormick has a seasoning. This is the bourbon pork seasoning. It uses a tablespoon of oil. You can count that if you want to. I'm gonna take my pork loin and I'm gonna cut it up into bite-sized pieces. And for vegetables, I'm gonna cut up a sweet potato, 1 or 2 regular potatoes. I have some cauliflower, and I think I have some red onion to toss in with the vegetables. Oh, look, I found a red pepper too, so I'm gonna throw that on there as well. For white or red potatoes, a 1/2 cup is 2 points. And for a sweet potato, a 1/2 cup is also 2 points. Tonight I am making barbecue chicken fajitas. So I take an aluminum pan and I poke holes into the bottom of the pan. I spray it with cooking spray. I cut chicken up into strips and I place it into the pan. Now I have cut red pepper, yellow pepper, and onion, and I place that in the pan. I coat everything with barbecue sauce. You can use sugar-free barbecue sauce, would be less points if you're following WW. I use the Bullseye Original, and for 2 tablespoons, it's 4 points. These are the tortillas that I'm using, and they are 1 point per tortilla. I place the entire pan on my grill and I cook it just like that. I stir it every so often to make sure that the chicken is cooking really well, and that's all it takes to cook this super delicious meal. It is a very delicious, easy meal, keeps all the heat out of the house for the summer. You gotta give this one a try. All of the recipes are below in the description of this video. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon.